Well, hello, and thank you for joining us in this final 53 minutes, 50 minutes, give or take, of 2025. I'm still trying to grapple with 1998 and catch up. I don't know about you. It just seems to go by so quick. Remember when we were kids, how Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's with the Charlie Brown festivities and the relatives coming from out of town. That week was endless. For a kid, that was like an eternal week off from school. It seemed so long. And now, it just seems like an hour or two. Well, we're going to share with you something that's a legend that my wife still practices, which is kind of interesting, from her country, although they don't no longer practice it in her country, which I find interesting. It's called The Legend of the 12 Grapes. And it's a Spanish tradition. It consists of eating one grape for each time the clock strikes 12 to welcome in the new year. No, we don't have superstitions around New Year's, right? Do you have any New Year's resolutions, like losing weight? Or maybe I think the Chinese, they also like, or the Orientals, like tangerines or oranges this time of year, and some just run water as signs of prosperity. Me personally, not really a fan of signing up for it, but it's something my wife has continued since her grandmother. That's probably why she still has it. Our grandmother's been gone about 20 years now, but still, she was more her mom, and she would go back now about 100 years, kind of like my dad. So this tradition dates back to at least 1895. It didn't get popular till about 1909. And there were some vine growers that, due to overproduction and an excellent harvest, they started this tradition. And they said 12 grapes leads to a year of good luck and prosperity. Well, Joel Osteen may be eating his 12 grapes at his house, but only my wife will be eating it. And some are red, some are gray, black, some are green. I don't think there's any particular thing. I don't know much about the legend. I do know that she made me go out and buy grapes. But in some areas, this practice was also believed to ward off witches, evil in general. Well, they're on the right track at least. Stay away from evil and go toward God. But God isn't luck, or God isn't just prosperity. God cares for you and loves you, and He'll set your path straight. We just need to trust Him in faith, not the lottery. Although today it's a tradition that is still actually observed in some countries. There are two types of places that people gather to eat these grapes. At home with family members, after what they call a Noche Vieja dinner, old dinner, or in the main squares around the country, public square. Makes sense. The most famous where this tradition started was Puerta del Sol in Madrid. And the 12 grapes are closely related to the time and ball on the clock at the Royal House Post Office at that same town. And it announced the change on all the major national television stations there beginning in 1962 with Television Española. Now, the 12 grapes have also been adopted in places with a broad culture relation with Spain, such as the Philippines, Latin America, Caribbean, and Hispanic communities and countries such as the USA. This is sort of a Hispanic Christmas festivity. So it's all done also by Jamaican locals. So it's observed in Argentina, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Nicaragua, Peru, Philippines, Puerto Rico, Uruguay, Venezuela, and Ecuador. And I bet probably San Salvador, and where my wife's from, Guatemala. So, let me try to explain this as best I can in Spanish in a following video. But in the meantime, I thought I'd share that with you. And hey, thanks for everybody who came along this year and new subscribers and that tune into the show. And I pray that the Lord is growing your heart in grace and wisdom each and every day as you tune in. That we ask to continue in 2026 as the Lord tarries. Till next time, God bless.